What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is our second video back in the redone every 2 weeks type of cycle, and today's video is going to be another book club video. It's going to be some of my top books from 2022. So I don't have a lot of time to do a big intro, so we're just going to get right into the books. And these are some of the books that I literally fell on the floor, was like absolutely so good or insane or crazy or whatever. So without further ado, let's get into the book club. Okay, so I have some of the physical books here with me. Other ones that I think are like my top books are loaned out to friends, but we'll just get started. So the first one I have in my pile is Where the Crawdads Sing. This just came out as a movie and I actually just saw it, and it was absolutely incredible. I was shook to my core about how good it was. Like, the adaptation was insane. But it's basically a book about this girl. It says, for years, rumors of the Marsh Girl have haunted Barkley Cove, a quiet town in North Carolina. So in 1969, when a boy goes missing, everybody immediately suspects her. And so it's basically a story about her life and how she was raised. She raised herself in the marsh and how she's now a murder suspect. So this is what the cover looks like. I'm sure you've all heard of it, but it was really, really good. And the movie was also really great. It took me about 100 pages to get into it, but once I was, it was really good. So it's definitely one of my top books. It's very beautifully written. I know the author is like problematic, and we definitely don't support that, but love the book in itself. The next one, Colleen Hoover, Reminders of Him. This book was like different than her regular books. I feel like it wasn't so much of like a romance, like it was, but it had a lot of different elements, which I really, really liked. Basically it says a young mother fights to earn a place in her child's life, but is there room for her? So after her she served time in prison for a really big mistake, and she basically is trying to get custody of her daughter back. And it's like this whole story of her trying to get custody and falling in love and all of these things. So Reminders of Him, really great, definitely kind of sad, will probably make you cry. Next book had my jaw on the floor. If you know, you know. Verity by Colleen Hoover. I have never read a book like this that I was so shook by. It's a little creepy, not gonna lie. There are parts of it that are just like insane, but oh my lord, this is what the cover looks like. She's actually releasing an extended version in the fall, so I'm super excited for that. I'll have to do like a whole review. But basically this is about a writer who is on the brink of financial ruin when she accepts a job offer to ghostwrite for another author who is basically incapacitated. So she arrives at their home to write the book, finish the book series, and finds this manuscript basically that the author has written that was hidden away, and it's this whole story of her life and how she it's just absolutely insane, and it's really, really good. It's definitely a page turner. I think I read it in a day because you just cannot put it down. And just an FYI, I'm team manuscript through and through. You cannot write that kind of stuff and not mean it and have it be a lie. So definitely get this book, it's so good. Another one, this is probably my new favorite book. This is Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. This is her first book she's ever written, actually, and I think it's crazy that it is because it was really, really great. It says 6 summers to fall in love, 1 moment to fall apart, and a weekend to get it right. And it's just it's a great summer read. It's sad, it's funny, it's happy, it deals with, you know, grief and death and summer and love and teenage love and like all of that kind of stuff. So highly, highly, highly recommend this book. This is probably one of my new favorite reads because I was just like, again, another one that I read in like 2 days. It was just 5 stars. I really love it. Like, I really love it. I'm gonna scroll through my Goodreads really quick. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Goodreads, but I'm gonna look and see if there's any more. Ugly Love is obviously up there, but my last book review, I focused on that. I guess we could do like an honorable mention, but Ugly Love is definitely top of the list for me. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is definitely top of the list. Yeah, but honestly, I really like all the books I read. I don't think there's been a book that I like really didn't like. Layla by Colleen Hoover was very twisted and very weird, and I didn't love that one. But honorable mention, It Happened One Summer, which is the first series of the Bellinger sister series. Very spicy, but really, really good. I loved the way the story was written. It's very predictable, very classic, but it was really, really good, and it was a fun read. The Summer I Turned Pretty. The show is incredible. The book was great. I haven't read the other two yet, but I really, really liked it. Yeah, the book was very immature, I will say that, but I really, really liked it, so that was definitely a good one. Love and Gelato I loved, but don't watch the movie on Netflix because the movie is absolutely trash. You Have a Match was good. Heart Bones by Colleen Hoover was really good. I don't know, there's a lot, but follow me on Goodreads. I'll leave my Goodreads link down below. I'm about to run out of time, but definitely make sure that you pick up these books on your next Barnes & Noble run because they're great. And yeah, those are some of my top books of the year for 2022. I'll definitely do a more deep dive in the future. But yeah, so thank you for listening, and I hope you find some books that you can read and enjoy. Don't forget to follow me on Goodreads, Instagram, TikTok. Subscribe to me here. Don't forget to subscribe to my podcast, the Girly Pops podcast. It should be live on all platforms at this point. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!